And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. We got this Christmas Eve in America. The other side of the planet is already having Christmas. I want to wish everyone that follows Christmas a very Merry Christmas. And we're lucky to have, if you live in a country where you have free religion, where you can exercise your religion, those rights are being torn away, and they have been in America little by little. We'll all be communist. But at least for right now, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a great New Year. I feel there's going to be some major, major moves made in crypto in the whole industry and the entire world. I think in the short term, in the next 1 to 2 years, things will be good. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, things are starting to look pretty grim as far as how much crypto we can keep and how much control they get. So let's just right now be thankful for that we're here early, that we have this channel here. I love teaching other people about this because I know what the end result is. They're going to benefit from this. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a crypto advisor, none of this stuff. Everything on the show is a lie. I just got out of jail. I was serving a 50-year sentence for criminal financial advice. There you go. There you have that. We'll talk about Christmas a little bit later on in the show. That'll be optional for people that want to stay tuned. I'll say some brief words about Christmas and my thoughts and what I find is important. I'm not here to have a discussion on religion or none of that. Some people want to know what I believe in, whatever. So we'll discuss that. That'll be a very tiny part near the end. It doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be very important and short. So with that, what do we got here? Let's start off. It's Christmas Eve in America. Yes, it is. And on the East Coast, it's 8:18. The children are tearing open their presents, and they get maybe one or two. The parents, some kids get to open them all on Christmas Eve. But I think my parents gave us one. I don't know if we picked one or my parents picked one, and then we got to open up the rest of them the next day. That was a fun, magical time being a kid. We didn't have a lot of money, but my parents loved us. That was the important part, and we had lots of candy. But I never got cavities, amazingly enough. Never had a cavity until I was like 20. It's amazing. Go over to grandma's house, and we get a $20 bill. Now, back then, $20, I think the minimum wage might have been $1, so it was kind of like making grandma would give us like 200 or $300. That was a lot of money back then, $20. We're talking like 1975 or some shit. You guys could look. Somebody could look that one up. What was the minimum wage in 1975? Or what? Somebody can look this one up. In 1975, $20 was worth how much? I'm just kind of curious what my grandma gave me when I was 5 and 6. We went over to grandma's house. We always got a $20 bill. I'm just kind of curious on how much that would be valued in 2023, you know? But anyhow, all righty. Let's look. The first person here was XRP Flea. Therion Nedge C. We'll probably have a very tiny group tonight, and that's fine. It's Christmas Eve. You should be with your families. I'm making this show for all the people that want to be here, or for some of the people that don't have any place to go. Just some encouragement, and just that, sometimes you just want somebody familiar around and learn some good stuff about the future. Hear a little stuff about Christmas near the end. What's really important about Christmas and how your future will fold out. So let me get off that subject and get back on to making money. That's the whole goal of the show. I reached out to the universe, my higher power, God, whatever, Jesus, you want to call it, and kind of made a deal. If you show me all the stuff, I'll teach everybody that's willing to listen. And I know that I'm shown stuff when I really, really ask for it. If I get jammed up, I'm telling you, I ask and seek and ye shall find. And I'm telling you, whatever it is, drops stuff my way and says, "Here you go, help these people out." And I'm like, "Thank you very much." So I can't explain it; it just happens, and that's how I roll. Okay, that's about as hocus pocusy as I'm gonna get. Henry Brown. Listen, I don't want to be a wise guy, but Don Hulk of the XRP family laid down the rules years ago. Capiche? Holding cryptos in a Faraday bag. Look it up, then don't move and wait until New York sends word. Forget about it. Okay, right on, man. I have a listener supported channel. I work very hard for my viewers. I really don't want to sponsor unless it's like an alcohol company or something, car company, or but then again, if these motherfuckers try to tell me what to say, I don't like that shit either. So I try to just have a listener supported channel. I get you news no other channel can find. I show you connections no other channel has with the biggest countries in the world. Okay, I show you who the biggest countries, superpowers in the world are. Ripple partner buddies. No other channel shows you those connections. Okay, I don't have competition. People are like, oh, you're putting other people down. And no, I'm not. I'm just exposing dumb shit content providers. That's all I'm doing. Okay, if they had if they would stop scamming people and having dumb shit sponsors and that, then I wouldn't have to say shit. But I'm letting people that watch my show, I'm filling them in on the game that's played on them on social media. That's all I'm doing. I don't have the sponsors I got, that's you guys. So if I'm talking shit, you call it whatever you want. I call it informing people that fucking pay me. That's what I do. They want to know the real deal. They want to know what's good, what's not. Crypto Hulk. Now we know the facts, but what's your opinion? Okay, well now here's my opinion. Da da da. And I tell you guys, with all that, then you make a decision. Okay. I am beholden to people that support the channel through memberships. I appreciate that. What I appreciate a lot is when people will give someone else a membership. That shows like that's a big deal because that shows you're concerned about your fellow human being. That's why I do this show. I don't have to do this show at all. I already know how to get rich. I just keep my mouth shut, not tell somebody at all, and just be all rich and driving around in fancy cars and everyone's fucking broke. Hey, if somebody around me asks me or knows me or something, then I'll talk to them about how they want to get rich. I've talked to some people, it goes in one ear, out the other, fine. But I know once I strike it rich, that motherfucker's gonna have his hand held out. Oh yeah, hurt my ankle, hurt my back at work. Oh, my kid's got needs chemotherapy. Oh, sucks being you, man. Bye. Okay, this is my charity. This is what I'm. This is fucking charity. So later in life, I really don't have to do anything at all as far as charity. This is it. Now, if I choose to, great. If I don't, if I decide to be a hermit and live up in the mountains and raise alpacas and shit in the Andes, and that's what I fucking do. Okay. I have no idea. But if you got a membership in this show, and a lot of people got memberships, I did not give you those. You know what? Members that believe in this program, members that see the value of this channel, members that see how I come up with news no other channel can. They're like, my God, there's something to this Crypto Hulk channel. I want other people to know because Crypto Hulk shows everybody very clearly with news articles, with websites from 10 years ago that they try to hide that I find for you to be rich. Don't let your membership expire. Right now, while you got a free membership, link up your bank card. If you think this channel, you don't learn nothing from it, then cancel. But I want everybody's membership to keep going. And then one day, maybe you give somebody a membership, right? So you pay it forward. That's how kind of the channel goes. Now, some people come in here and dump literally hundreds of memberships onto other people per month. Maybe that's their way of paying it forward because when they're rich, maybe they're like, I've already helped enough people. I've given away thousands. I know there's probably people on my show probably giving away thousands of memberships. That's charity right there for the rest of your life. You don't have to do any more than that shit. And when this thing takes off, like you've already done it all. See? So that's kind of how it works. when you pay it forward and stuff. So once you get rich, you're already rich. You're done. You've already helped so many people that if you want to do more, I guess, but you don't have to do a damn thing once you're rich. You're done. You've already done it. That's what the paying it forward is. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm paying shit forward. So later, if I'm eating and some bum comes up and I'll tell him, get away from me, you bum. I don't have to give him no money. This is me giving away right now. This is a free fucking show. Okay. I ask that you get a membership. I ask if you're given a free one by somebody, continue it. Because this is my free pay it forward moment. And that moment's lasted almost 4 years to where when I get rich, I've already given everything I can to my neighbor. You know, from how I grew up, oh, I'm not, that's kind of preaching, but you know, you got to help people. Give them an opportunity at least. Now, if they fuck it up, hey, at least you tried, right? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. RCM Cap 12, Roller Coaster Ride 2024. Have faith. XRP all the way. Hulk saves Bud Light. I don't know about that one there, buddy. But Merry Christmas to you anyway. Elvin Pena, Merry Christmas, everyone. Keith Williamson, best news, booze, and views this Christmas. Awesome. I got some Johnny Walker Black. It's a 12-year blend. I bought some Mexican Coca-Cola. I can't say I bought some Mexican Coke because people are like, I knew it. So it'll be Mexican Coca-Cola. I'm going to add some of that and sip on that. I don't know if I'm going to do a show in the morning. I could barely get this show together. I don't believe, but sometimes I'll tell you what, they slip humdinger news articles in Christmas Day, 12 at night, when everyone's all. They try to slip in a government regulation. Matter of fact, didn't the Federal Reserve all start on a Christmas in like 1913 or 1923 or something? Yep, happened on like a Christmas weekend. Except like 10 Congress people showed up and they did the funky chicken, and passed the law called the Federal Reserve. We've been slaves ever since. Oh, JP Morgan was there, by the way. Eric Goldsmith, thank you very much. I appreciate every single donation, Eric. That shows you're helping this channel, you're learning information. And when that day hits, there you go. You're done. Okay. You're off on your new life. Pass Hulk. Doesn't get past Hulk. The guy at my work sold all his XRP. Solana. Okay, I've been hearing all this Solana shit. Look, new people. Veterans already know how I feel about everything. Number one, I can't study everything. I'm gonna tell you, like right now, I'm maxed with the Crypto Hulk channel. Like I don't have time to dig into Solana and study. I'm fucking tired. Okay. The work that I do, I try my best to look through every single comment. I'll either give you a thumbs up or a heart. I'll block you for harassment or whatever. But I can't always hold conversations. I want you to understand, like, I could literally spend 8 hours a day answering top chat shit and comments. So I can't. All right. Sometimes if you ask me a question, I'll be like, ask it online because it's easy. I can tell you how to do something in 30 seconds. It would take me 15 minutes to type the shit out. So sometimes I'll be like, ask the question online. There, it saved me 10 minutes. Because if I got 10 minutes for you, 6 people, that's an hour. Like, fuck, dude, I got one of me. And right now there's 100, 200 people right now on my show. 10 minutes for 200 people? Fuck, I'd have no time to make the show. So I hope you guys understand that. I try my best. Like, I don't need a super huge channel. Because the channel I got now, we got access to phone calls. If people really, really want them bad and they need to know something Crypto Hulk, I'll do a phone call for free. For members only, you pay your fucking $5 or whatever it is, and you get access to that. These other people, some guy said he heard somebody charging $2,500 for a phone call. You know what? I can manipulate people like that. Say, oh yeah, call me and I'll tell you the secret shit. Dude, that's so fucking stupid. The universe would not show me what I know if I'm doing scammy dumb shit. Okay, my deal with the universe is I'm going to help you get crazy, disgustingly rich for free. I'm kind of like asking you, join me. $5. Is that big of a fucking deal? These other people try to do this, get in this special group and pay 500, and you move up to the next level and you get a blowjob for 2,500. Like, I can't do that shit. All right. So yeah, Bob's like, your best is good enough. That's all. Anyhow, Hulk's casting couch. Thank you very much for that donation, my friend. Now let's get on to some news. Then after the show, I'm gonna get me some booze from the kitchen. I got the Johnny Walker Black. It was at a grocery store. I think it was like 35 bucks. It's a 12-year blended Scotch whiskey. I'm gonna try that out and see how it is. Alrighty then. Let's go with this one. I really feel okay. Look, everybody know. Okay, new. I'm talking to new people. I'm not a Bitcoin fan. I could give a shit about Bitcoin. I'm not getting any of it. I'm not buying $1,000 worth. I don't give a fuck. All right. But I want you to see, for those of you that had it, those of you that got in early and you got a Bitcoin, when I first got into crypto, one Bitcoin was like 12,000 bucks. Okay. But I didn't want to get it. And I'm glad I didn't. Because I figured if I had 12,000, let's say, that's what Bitcoin was. What if I got, and XRP was like at a dime or 15 cents. But what if I got, XRP was like at $1, I could get 12,000 XRPs. And then when XRP went to 10 bucks, I just 10 times my money. I'm at 100 grand. You know, if it was at $1 and went to 10 bucks and I had, 10,000 of them and shit. But anyhow, the SEC, look what they just did. This is good. Very, very good. The SEC set a strict year-end deadline for final changes to spot Bitcoin ETFs. Listen, this shit's going to take off in January. I don't know how big. I'm just letting you know. It confirms the first wave of approvals to come in January, everybody. Not in December of 20. We're talking January of 2024. Hang on and get ready, okay? That's why, like, you all could feel it, right? I could see it. You see in my news I'm delivering to you, it's like every day there's something. I'll tell you what. Yeah, just let me move on. SEC officials said in a recent meeting with the issuers, like they had this phone call where there's like all the Bitcoin ETF people were on the phone with Gary Cumguzzler, um, that any firm missing the deadline will not be included in the initial wave of potential approvals slated for early January 2024. Oh my God, it's about time. Hey, if Bitcoin wants to take off to $1 million, I don't give a fuck. I want them to, because you know what? It'll just increase mine. Okay. So, I mean, would I invest in Bitcoin? No. Would I regret it if it goes to $1 million? No. Hey, everybody who invests in Bitcoin, congratulations. I don't have a fucking problem with that. I don't. I'm concerned about my crypto and what it's designed for and what its use will be. And then I just want mine to go to fuck. Hey, Bitcoin can go to $1 million. I don't care. If XRP, can we break 60 cents? No. If my crypto goes to 10 grand, honestly, if XRP it's 10 grand, I'm ecstatic. 5 grand, okay, I'm ecstatic. 1 grand, uh, I'll be all right for the rest of my life. Not great, grand. I'm not buying no yachts and shit, but like, it's like a house and nice big house. I'm not saying where, you know, a new Infinity every 4 years or some shit. Vacation to Hawaii, couple weeks for every year, and just some things like that. I mean, but Bitcoin. I mean, if XRP it's 20, 30, 40, 50,000, I'm gonna be crying. Like seriously, I'll be on the show. Everybody. I love you all. It's gonna be like Whitney Houston. I get so emotional, baby. But yeah, until then, we're still dealing with reality. 60 cents is not fucking doing it. So Dave Ryan. Dave gave somebody a membership. That's what I'm talking about, Dave. We'll see who gets it here in a minute. 1970 legend says, I've got the hammer. Yep. Barely can hit $1. Now, I'll tell you times when crypto hawks upset about something in crypto or nervous or concerned. Am I concerned XRP's is 60 cents? No. Now, the veterans of the show already know it's new people I'm talking to right now. People got membership, like the past 300 to 500 people got memberships in the past week. You know, these are people I'm talking to, brand new people. Am I concerned about it? 60 cent XRP? No. Well, crypto hawk, what if it goes down to 10 cents? I know I promised myself I never do it. If XRP it's 10 cents, I'm buying 20 to 30,000 of them. A fresh wallet, hardware wallet on an exchange outside of the United States of America. I'll be using a VPN to do that just because, not to evade any kind of laws. I think using VPNs is fun, but I'd never do that to try to evade tax law of any kind. Just want to make sure I'm very, very certain on that. So, but I could have my friend do it. So technically it's not me. And then at the top of any tax forms, I could say I've not bought any because I could have my like 98-year-old grandma who has like Alzheimer's and shit buy that shit for me. And I could honestly say I've never personally bought any. And that would be honest. I've never personally bought it. And then they go to ask the grandma, did you buy it? And she's like, well, Yogi, the bear told me that the spirits told me to buy it. They'll be like, whew, whoa, okay, get this lady out of the courtroom. All right. So let me read this here. The SEC has set a strict deadline of December 29th for companies hoping to launch exchange traded funds tied to spot Bitcoin price. This significant development emerged from a higher level meeting. I already told you guys they had a private meeting. Guess who was there? BlackRock, Grayscale, ARK was there. Oh man, like the whole world was there. I'm telling you what, everybody, like this could be the starting. Like maybe we've hit the bottom. Okay, this is my opinion. Crypto Hulk's giving an opinion. Like we've been stuck. Now maybe it drops even more. I mean, I don't know, but like for 3 fucking years, this shit hasn't really done anything. And then now done anything. What do you mean, Crypto Hulk? Well, price number one, but also regulation wise, we haven't had any regulations in 3 fucking years. Use case, we have not had any use case in 3 years. We're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs, whistling, and looking at each other. Maybe this is the bottom, and the Bitcoin, when they approve this shit, maybe it just starts setting everything off. I don't know. Sure looks like it to me. I don't have evidence to prove it. This is Crypto Hulk's opinion. But I mean, if it gets worse, I'm not tripping, new people. I'm out backing the truck up, as they say. I haven't not bought crypto for almost 4 years. Okay. So I told myself I bought it at 15, stopped at about 30 cents. Told myself it goes down to 10 or something in the future, I'm going to grab at least 20K. So here we go with that. First waves of approval. A key detail. It's in black bold. It says first wave of approvals. A key detail from the meetings was that the confirmation that the SEC plans to begin approving the ETF applications in early January. They're going to start this, everybody, in January. I have a feeling something big is going to happen, and I think I have a reasonable evidence. I don't like to be a hypey, but I think I have evidence here, right? It says they're going to start approving them in January. So, wow, that's pretty much what the fuck's going to happen. I haven't checked my crystal ball on it because this fucking news article seems pretty clear. All right. I advise everybody to get your stuff off an exchange because when this starts rocking and rolling and crypto starts shooting up, Coinbase is gonna, oh, we're having a problem. Oh shit. You're gonna miss out. So if you, whatever you got in an exchange, maybe the government, okay, how about this? Maybe the government plays a dirty little trick. Now remember, the IRS, well, that's another article. I don't want to spoil the other articles, but just only keep on an exchange what you can afford to lose. All right. That's what I'm going to say. Because when this stuff starts going, these government people are going to want you out. The banks are going to want you out. They might pass a law at midnight saying all crypto is illegal. They could do it. Then it would be illegal. But if you already got it, you already got it, right? But if it's on an exchange, you just got by the criminal, Gary Gensler, okay? Remember, your competition. If you have good crypto, now if you have dumb shit crypto, they ain't coming after you. They're gonna laugh at you, like evil Pepe and shit like that. Change in regulatory stance. The the urgency of the December 29 deadline makes a crucial shift in the SEC's approach. See, all of a sudden now, have you seen this? You heard me saying this the other day. All of a sudden now in Nigeria, I read that article about Nigeria 2 days ago. All of a sudden now, Nigeria says, after banning crypto, saying crypto was bad, all of a sudden now, Nigeria and all these other countries are like, we see a need to help get crypto to be used because it's systemically important. All of a sudden now, we get a Bitcoin approval. Wow, all of a sudden now, right? Oh, it's just a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. There's no relation globally. I look at global news. I'm seeing a trend, everybody. I'm seeing a trend where they're trying to shut you out and make you go to a stock exchange broker to get crypto and not on your own. That's because that way they can make money off you. I see a change where they're going to eliminate hardware wallets. And if they don't, you'll have to register your wallet and then give them your, I don't know, passcodes and all that kinds of shit, whatever. I don't know. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be like it is now, right? Like right now, you guys, I'm using it figuratively, okay, not literally. But right now, figuratively, you can mine for gold and dig for gold and keep your nuggets. In the future, oh, no, 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 no. You're going to be a temp agency. You're going to be working for a temp agency, and they're going to tell you where to mine the gold, and they're going to strip search you at the end of the day. Make sure you're not stealing that shit when you leave the job, okay? And I'm going to let this article end and rest right here. There's a shift. There's a fundamental shift in the SEC. I want you guys to see it. There's a shift globally now, okay? This is coming in hot. It's like I'm heat-seeking missile. This is what Crypto Hulk is seeing in the news. Somebody got Flor de Cana. That's some good stuff, but it needs to be a little older on the older end. Hold on a minute. Salvador Ramirez. Thank you very much, Salvador Ramirez. Appreciate that donation to the channel. Next article. Let me see a good one. Oh, sir, here we go. This is all bad. All bad. I'm telling you. This is a alert. This is an important article. Oh, God. I knew this day would come. See, I'll tell you what. Here's the article. I'm going to editorialize the article before I get into it. Fill my ball sack, huh? Brilliant name. Love it. When I first got into crypto, I was like, it's almost like you walk into a Target or a shopping, whatever store you like, and you know you're not supposed to be in there because you can't afford any of that shit, but it's the best in the world, whatever it is. You look and there's no security, you don't see any cameras, but there's no customers either. And whatever this product is, you know it's the best, and you look at the price and you're like, damn, you could be on welfare and buy this. It's crypto. And you're looking at it, oh damn, there's that crypto and XRP and XDC and there's H bar. Oh man. Maybe some of you Cardano, whoa. And all the shit's super cheap. So Crypto Hulk, but Crypto Hulk knew, oh man, these motherfuckers are gonna want it back later. There ain't nothing free in life. Crypto Hulk went in, got a bank loan on the crypto, used half of my money, half a bank loan, bought everything I wanted, never would want. Never bought since, like around April of 2020. Put everything in a hardware wallet, Faraday bag, and here I've been waiting ever since. Waiting at the train station. I hopped on the train when Rosie Rios said, "Choo choo, train has left the station." Rosie Rios, the 43rd treasurer of the United States of America, went to work for Ripple because that XRP will be used by the Federal Reserve in the United States and the world as global money. Okay? I knew right away these fucks are going to want it back. And that's why I've not bought any crypto since then with that same wallet. That wallet is put away. If I buy any more, it'll be a brand new wallet. And if I do that, if I buy 20,000 XRP, if it drops to 10 cents, I'll probably split that up into 4 wallets. Okay? Keith Williamson. Treat your wallet like your distant relative. Only visit a couple times a year. Merry Christmas. Yeah, right now I would not be updating any wallets. I haven't updated my wallet for like about a year. Yeah, I stopped wanting to do that. And yeah, the only way I'll be buying XRP is it's got to be at 10 cents or less. It doesn't make sense for me to get any more. I got all I need. You know, you have to look at it like this. Do you really need a million XRP? Like, if you think, I'm talking about your want will never end. Your wants will never end. You'd want 100 billion XRP. You got to look at how much money for you need to be rich. 10 million bucks, 20 million, 80 million bucks, 100, 2, 3, 4, 500 million bucks, a billion, 2 billion. I mean, where you have to realistically look at how much money do I need, not want. So when you figure out, okay, house for $1 million bucks, I mean, you got to really start figuring all this shit out. Then you got taxes every year on a house, and then you got, it's just, maybe, I don't know, because you got to figure out for you. For me, I already did my math, and the amount of XRP I bought will cover me the rest of my life. I'm not buying 10 yachts. I don't care if I don't want fucking 10 yachts. I don't want to own North America. Like, I don't give a shit about that. I just want my little piece of pie, get me some money, move somewhere to get these comments out of my fucking life, lift weights every day and do shit that I want to do. Maybe buy a jet ski and scuba dive and shit, and just, yeah, cool with that. I could live on an island. Maybe they don't have great roads, so I don't get the Lamborghini. So fucking what? I'm not trying to have a yacht and drive around and show everybody, hey, and then somebody, you know, and be a fucking target. I don't need all that. So what I need is not what you need. You've got to figure out you. And I know for XRP to work, it's got to be at a minimum. We've already done, we ran the numbers. We'll go over it again soon because we've got a lot of new people. I was in that dry sauna earlier. But like, if you're in America, I mean, your goal should probably be to have minimum of like 50 mil. That would be a great goal to have, 50 mil. If you got $50 million right now, you're doing good. You'll be fine the rest of your life. Be fine. Now, this is for me. This is for how Crypto Hulk thinks. If I had 50 mil, I mean, an apartment complex, not a huge, massive one, but you might be looking at 20 mil for that. Maybe something with 50 units or something. 20 units, I might be paying $20 million or something. So it's tough. How much I mean, I don't know. For me, 300 billion or something, somewhere in that ballpark would be great. And then I'd have enough to get what I wanted to get done. I get an apartment complex, become a slumlord and shit. I diversify the money in different things. But yeah, it's just you have to figure out how much you need. You don't need crazy numbers. Like if you had 5,000 XRP, that's a good and solid number. And when it goes, okay, here's the numbers for new people and show you rally. You don't need a lot of XRP. Don't listen to the dummies out there where you need 500,000 XRP and all that. Don't listen to these fuckheads. That's why they don't have a channel, right? And they got to watch my channel and say dumb shit because they don't have a fucking channel. 5,000 XRP. I know XRP's got to go from 10 to 50 grand. So let's pick in the middle. 25,000 per XRP times 25. You're looking at $125 million. You make that off 5,000 XRP. Right now it's what, 3,500 bucks? Turn into 125 million in 1 to 2 years from today. You'll be the investing genius of everybody you ever fucking knew. Yeah, you were able to turn $3,500 into 125 million. It didn't take you your whole lifetime. It took you 1 to 2 years. That's pretty fucking good. Don't get out of touch with how much I need to have 200 million. No, you wouldn't even know how to spend 200 million. You'd be fucking broke in 3 hours. Okay. Anyhow, that's how these people end up winning the lottery, and then they're broke like a year later. It's because dumb people like, oh yeah, well I've got to have 200 or 300 million. Dude, you don't even know how to spend money. You'd blow that shit so fast and get ripped off. You'll be broke smoking some guy's pipe to get $50 so you can go buy some food or something, you know? Keith Williamson, treat your wallet like your distant relative. Okay, we got that a couple times a year. All right, let's go to the Circle article. Oh man, let me copy it and paste it again. Everybody, I told you not to use American exchanges and use the change now and all that shit, but no. But Crypto Hulk upholds my sponsor. Upholds my sponsor. Oh, Kraken's good. All these YouTubers are gonna get you so fucking broke. See, that's why I have my channel set up the way it is. You pay me. And I tell you all the dumb shit that these people are doing on YT, and it's not just YouTube, it's other platforms. But I tell you all the dumb shit they're doing. All the investing and do this and buy this and sell that at this. And dude, these people are all going to get fucking destroyed. Here's why. Circle informs clients of IRS inquiry into $20,000 in annual transactions. So, you can buy and then sell and buy and sell. And if you've made a transaction over the whole year worth 20,000, all your cumulative transactions, you're on the IRS shit list. I just want to let you know. Not me. I ain't on no list at all. I haven't done a shit thing. And all the people like, well, Crypto Hulk, all these years, people like, Crypto Hulk, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And da-da-da. Oh, now these dumbasses are like little fucking dogs with their tail between their legs walking away because they had to try to make little buster comments on my channel. Now they realized how full of shit they really are and how full of gold I really am. Numerous advocates of digital currencies report that Circle Internet Financial has been reaching out to its clients about a court summons received from the Internal Revenue Service. Oh, now's the time I want you to thank all those YouTube influencers you've been watching saying all kinds of good stuff about Circle and about, which is a crypto, but about all the good exchanges, that sponsor their channel. Because you are about to fucking get destroyed. And Crypto Hulk could be like, told you so. Circle has stated that it is obliged to submit records concerning U.S. taxpayers who have engaged in transactions amounting to at least $20,000 annually during the years 2016 to 20. Crypto firm Circle addresses IRS summons. Here we go. Circle, a crypto company and stablecoin issuer, has been informing U.S. clients via email about its intention to adhere to a summons from the IRS. This summons was issued in April 2 years ago, by the way. Targets Circle and its associated subsidiaries. I'm so glad I've never registered with Circle, Kraken. I'm so glad I've never registered with any United States crypto exchange. Oh, but you know all the YouTubers telling you to do that? Remember that? I want you to reach out and thank those YouTubers for getting you fucking destroyed. Because remember, that's their sponsor. See, for so many years, people are like, damn, Crypto Hulk, you don't even do anything in your channel. You don't invest in NFTs. You don't do yield farming. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't do that. Exactly. I don't do a fucking thing. And I tell everybody on my channel, sit on your fucking hands and don't do anything. That's exactly right. Now, but see, you were out there doing this and selling that, and now you're gonna have to sell your shit because the government's gonna say unrealized gains, and you're gonna have nothing left. Just thought I'd let you know. For all those people that followed Crypto Hulk for all these years and listened, congrats. You won. See, it's not how much you make. You've heard me say this over the years. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Right now, you're making a lot. Great. Awesome. I love it. Because you're going to get your shit taken. The government's coming in and they're going to push in the cheeks. They got the big Oscar Mayer with Gary Gensler. He's going to put a strap on. Gary Gensler will put a strap on, and you're going to get your cheeks pushed in. Because you've been buying and selling the dumb shit. You haven't been listening to Crypto Hulk. Now your day of reckoning is coming. Gary Gensler is going to have his way with you, and you're going to walk away butthurt and broke, okay? This is how it goes. Only been telling you 4 years now. We are writing to inform you that we are complying with this summons, which requires us to produce information specific to your account. Not a good situation, huh? I'm going to go look at the comments here. See, look, let me tell you the game. Hopefully none of you guys succumb to. But what YouTubers will do, you got to get views. And you've got to try to get people riled up. So when you burn out on a sponsor, you got to get another one to rally up the troops again. And let's go with this NFT. Look at this. And da-da-da. I remember the dude that's like, come on in. It's telling everybody when NFTs, like Decentraland and all that Web3 shit, he was on that. And, oh, yeah, I'm getting me this and da-da-da-da. I haven't heard him talk about that shit for years. Actually, 2 years now. But, boy, he was sure selling that shit in the beginning. That's how he, remember the gold cards and then art painting cards, whatever the fuck they were doing. Look, Digital Dildo and his butt buddy, Digital Dipstick, all right? When you get sponsors, you have to keep increasing your subscribers, okay? And then you have to talk about your sponsors so much during a show. My job is, I don't have sponsors. I've got you real people supporting the channel. So that's why you don't hear me talk about this and talk about, because I'm not trying to be a fundraiser for a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm trying to be your fundraiser, that's for sure. You see how my shows, it's on a whole nother level. They're not my competition. I don't kiss ass for sponsorships from multi-billion-dollar companies so I can make money off the sweat of your back. When you get broke and spend all your money on some dumb shit, and then like PolySign, they were sucking on the Oscar Mayer of PolySign. Now that fucking company's gonna go bankrupt. They've already filed for it. I never promoted PolySign at all. I don't promote none of that dumb shit. See? My job is to show you what these stupid assholes do to try to take money away from you. That's my job, okay? And people that appreciate that, that's why they get a membership. That's why they throw either a membership to somebody else or cash, because they're like, man, I just want to know the real truth, dude. I'm going to pay you whatever I can afford or some shit, but tell me the fucking truth. And I'll be like, sure, that's my fucking job. Here's what the other people are doing. Da, 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 da. Be aware of this. You know, be aware. Like, I had these people shut down with the art painting dumb shit. They're telling you, oh yeah, I already showed you. If you put in $1,000 in 3 years, maybe you'll have $3,000 profit with the art painting shit these stupid assholes were selling. I said, now if you put $3,000 in an XRP, you'll have 3 million. So do you want in 3 years $3 million or $3,000? And people are like, yeah, that's why the fuck would I buy an art painting? And then both of those two jugheads stop trying to sell art paintings. Look, man, you want to get lied to, that's fine or whatever. I just have a reality channel here. It's all fact-based. I show you real-world applications, and that's how we do stuff. I'm looking out for your future, believe it or not. I may raise my voice or whatever and this and that because I'm frustrated with all the dumb shit that's on the internet, okay? And then people like you, some of you get ripped off and you finally come here and be like, man, I should have just fucking stayed on this channel because I got mixed up in this and that. People pushing Solana and shit. I don't know about Solana. I never see it coming up in the reality news that I look at, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's bad. Listen to what I said. I'm not seeing Solana come up every fucking day in the new shit that I look up, okay? So if it was a mover and shaker, why the fuck don't I see it every day? Okay? There you go. You figure out, you read between the lines on that one. Let's see what we got here. Layla. Here's to getting rich, surrounded by good people. Oh, and thank you, Layla, for that. That's why I have moderators. I give them, I don't like talk to them. But my moderators already know, like who I am. And I choose moderators for a reason because I'm like, you know, it's not just if you give money or not or whatever. Like if you comment, I'm like, you know what, that person's like a team builder or they're encouraging people. I look at these things and like, that looks like a good person that can help me on my mission to reach other people before we all get wiped out. That's my mission. I don't brag about XRP, how much I got. I don't care if somebody gets I know 100% certain people around me in my neighborhood, but I know some people around where I live are going to have, I've talked about XRP, they're going to have billions of dollars. Fine. I know rich guys, I know about shit, and I said, how much XRP you got now? One dude's like 300,000. Cool, he's going to be a billionaire, you know? I don't have a problem with that. My job is to help people get rich or richer. Some guys already kind of knew about XRP. Maybe they learned something from it. Maybe they didn't. I'm not in competition. I don't fucking care. I don't care if some other channel, oh, hey, could hope they got 1 million. Okay, I don't fucking care. This is not a competition. I have no competition. My job is to help people. That's my fucking competition. That's what is driving me to do this. Not to where, oh, I need to get the most crypto. I told you, I have not bought shit for 4 years. And you have, it's not even a lot. So it's not like, oh, he's got, I don't want to start telling how much I have, but it's not a lot at all. You're going to be like, you only have that much? Yeah, that's all I need. If XRP, it's even fucking 5 Gs, I'm golden. If it hits 1 G, I'm silver, but I'd like to be gold. But so I'm saying you don't need to have a gazillion amounts. Like seriously, if you even had 2,500 XRP, you're golden. You're not buying 3 yachts and shit and buying half of New York and whatever. But you're also set in a good position if you're smart with your money. But yeah, I tell my moderators and shit, if you don't like somebody, just fucking delete them or whatever you got to do. If if they're trying to talk about, well, just whatever, I let my moderators, I give them some free reign because they help control the top chat so I can focus on delivering news. I can't do both of this shit. So their job, they're paying it forward by keeping the top chat clean from dumb people. and they answer questions and help my mission along. And so it's kind of like we work together. But let me get back to this. Yeah, I want good people here, and I don't have any problem if a moderator feels somebody's disrespectful, fucking block them, or you can. Some of them got my phone number to text me. Hey, can you take out like a sniper this dude? I'll be like, sure, fine. Harass, should I do the terrorist harassment or just standard harassment? What the fuck you want me to do? Whatever they tell me to do, okay, fine, done. Bam. Stuart Lavelle. It's Christmas here in Australia. Merry Christmas. You're on the right channel, says Stuart Lavelle. Right on there, buddy. Toter Gramada. Toter's been here for a long time. A late Merry Christmas for everyone. No, not for us. All this stuff's going to start for us in California like 6 hours. It's officially going to be Christmas Day. A late Merry Christmas for everyone. Halt for last 3 weeks. I could barely see the show. Proud to be part of this group. Right on, man. Linda Alexander, thank you for that donation. Ooh, Christmas present. Appreciate that's a tax free. So if you want to give a membership or more, I mean, that's your choice. That's taxable for me. YouTube gets broken off money for that, and so does the government. Now, Linda Alexander's donation, that all goes to me. I'm not telling any kind of a preference or whatever. That's between you and your heart and the people of the world and what's your goal. And there you have it. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. I get some people that are like, I don't want YouTube to have a fucking thing because it's a commie platform and the United States government, fuck it. I just want you to have it. Okay, then do that. Like I don't determine what people do. All right. I just read news and shit. All right, next. Oh, we gotta do this one next. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Oh, this is a good one. Copy and paste. Here we go. I got some evidence here. I'm gonna what I'm gonna do, new people. I know you want to hear all this stuff, all the good juicy gossip. I'm gonna go with all the facts and shit and whatever I find, and then I'm gonna show you what my opinion is. Guess what? Ultimately, you're gonna have to figure out your own. All right. Here's the article. It's on thecryptobasic.com. The query online: will the Federal Reserve use XRP? So a lot of people ask the question online. They type it in: will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Crypto Hulk says yes. Is increasingly relevant in the world of crypto, particularly in the context of central bank digital currencies. That's all that Ripple does. Wholesale CBDC. That's Ripple right there, everybody. Just thought I'd let you know. Recently, the Federal Reserve received multiple suggestions regarding the use of XRP in a public questionnaire about CBDCs, prompting speculation about the potential integration of this cryptocurrency into the Federal Reserve operations. Now, on my channel, I'm going to show you, there's no speculation. I'm going to show you facts. It's already been done. Okay. So I'm going to continue reading the article, and then I'm going to show you what no other channel has. I have evidence no other channel has, and that's why you pay the $5. How did XRP land in the Federal Reserve's radar? Well, they joined Ripple in 2013. Oh, I'm going to show you later. Spoiler alert. Can't tell you that. XRP was developed. Now, they say by Ripple. I'm not getting into all this, okay? It was developed by a government agency. Has gained prominence due to its capabilities in facilitating instant cross-border payments and settlements. There you go. That's what it does. Its potential role in shaping CBDCs was highlighted in the Federal Reserve's public questionnaire, which sought insights into the risks, benefits, privacy concerns, and other aspects of CBDCs. The Federal Reserve's stance on crypto. Here's the next title: The Federal Reserve's Stance on Crypto. While the Federal Reserve has not made any definitive decisions regarding the adoption of CBDC, it is actively exploring the benefits and risks of such digital currencies. They're making it look like they're doing it. I'm gonna show you. I'm showing you evidence here, real quick. Real quick. The Federal Reserve's investigation into CBDC indicates an openness to incorporating digital currencies like XRP in its framework. Okay, now I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to read some comments. And I'm going to start dropping truth bombs and showing brand new people to the channel. This is what no other channel has, okay? But let me read some comments about this subject first. It's really good. MC Prosperity gave 5 people memberships, and Josh Chef was one of them. Brosef, I got an email from my exchange that said they were court ordered. Are you hearing me? I told you guys. See, when I first got my crypto 4 years ago and started this channel, I was telling y'all, buy the crypto, hardware wallet that shit right away, and get yourself a Faraday bag. I think I learned that about a year later or something, maybe. Because I was brand new to crypto. I knew nothing about radio frequency. I knew nothing at all about nothing. But I knew right away, get that shit off the exchange, because the government is going to come like the bad man and take it all. And I've been telling you guys that. We're not, see, these other channels, what were they doing? Go back and listen 4 years ago to your favorite channels. What were they telling you? Oh, get on the exchange, get ready for the dip. You buy the dip and you sell it when it's high. What's Crypto Hulk? All Crypto Hulk was saying, buy that shit and lock it up. Done. Listen to the other channels. You know, they got 3, 4, 5 exchanges or something they're on, buying and trading and selling, and not me. I had the most boring channel. 3 words: don't do shit. Got it? Crypto Hulk, I have to watch another channel because I'm trying to swing trade. I need to hear about Fibonacci's, Crypto Hulk, and in reverted crosses that are using a flux capacitor. And I'm like, dude, would you shut up with that stupid ass chart analysis? Okay, I got an email. So you're gonna have to produce transactions records for individuals buying more than 20 grand in the calendar year. The tax man. Oh, yep. If you watch my show, you should be well prepared, because you never would have went to an exchange inside of your country. You would have went to the ones that I talked about. What we got here? Crypto She-Hulk. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of money, lady. And a moderator. You're already paying it forward. You're helping people and you're already paying it forward. But thank you very much for that. Merry Christmas, Hulk and members. May 2024 bring in the money, the health, blessings, peace, and joy. By the way, Hulk, you are the best investigator. Well, I don't know about that. I try my best because I know people are relying on my information. I'm relying on the universe to give me the information to give to you. They say the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. If I stop doing my job and get greedy, then God takes away my skills and abilities. Then I know nothing. And then I can't help you anymore. I only know this stuff because God gives me ability. And sometimes I ask God, some people call it praying or whatever, but I ask God, and I'm shown things he just won't believe. I'm like, woo wee, how did I find that? Because they the power of the universe wants to show, wants to help people through me. So that's why I don't do all this scam shit, because the powers will take my skill just like that. Are the best investigator, deep diver, and the most honest man. Thank you. Well, most of the time I worked a lot in law enforcement and courts, and I was one of the good cops. And I'd see some bad ones and stuff, so I'd try not to ever hang out with them. And I don't want to get into all that's a whole nother. But yeah, honesty, I'd have to regularly testify in court and these kinds of things and help family. And I worked in some divisions of law enforcement where it was rehabilitative, where I would sometimes go to counseling with the actual offender. I would talk with mental health professionals about the offender that I'm working with on my own free time. Oh, yeah, for hours to help this particular person on my caseload. Miss and we're probably not allowed to get into a lot of stuff because there was HIPAA violations that were probably occurring. But I would tell that healthcare professional, I'm trying to get this person to rehabilitate. I need to know what I can do to get this person to get shit done. So if they commit one more offense, that's a felony. And da, 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 da. So I know you got privacy stuff you can't tell me, but what? Tell me what I'm going to do that get this person's kick their ass in gear and get them to do shit. What's going to motivate them so I can help them? And then I'd have these people graduating in 50% of the time. It was crazy. But I would meet literally with healthcare professionals, mental health, whatever, uh, all this shit on my own time. I would meet on Saturdays, at least twice a month, on my own time from like 8 to 11 in the morning, just so those parents that couldn't show up during the week or the offender that couldn't show up because he was working and he was already bored, he's going to lose money. Like, dude, just for you, because you're trying, I'll be here Saturday at 8 a.m. We can go over some shit and I'll show you your new terms and conditions of your probation. And I'll talk with, I'll make calls. I would, whatever it took, man, to get these people to be successful. And I would do shit on my own time to prove to them, look, dude, I'm committed to rehabilitating you. You need to graduate in half the time as anybody else. I want to be the best probation officer in this department. So you're not going to do anything wrong. If you fuck up, now I'm going to come after you and give you double the amount of time or triple. I said, I'm giving you opportunity. You can switch parole officers now. Go find some. I'll give you permission. I won't be butthurt about it. But if you're going to grow with me, you're going to be the 50% guy. All my fucking people are going to get done in half the amount of time. And that's exactly what happened. They got award after award after award. Then all the other people started hating on me. Oh, you're giving away. You're letting people go early. Duh, duh, duh. I'm like, no, you fucking. See, they already knew that's wrong. Because I had a supervisor before I released somebody. That supervisor had a supervisor. Then the judge had to approve it. District attorney. See what I'm getting at? I don't let people go early. They earn. Now it's not going to be an easy road with me, but they earn that shit at 50%, half the time probation term. Oh, we're going to cut your term in half, dude. Just listen to me and it's done. But you're going to work for that shit. I'm telling you. So that's with the honest man type thing. And that carries over into my job now, where I'm teaching you how to streamline all the dumb shit. We're not going to get involved in this scam, that scam. Just listen to what's going on in the show. You'll be just fine. Everything's going to work. Just don't go for the shiny and flashy dumb shit. I don't care if the famous celebrities promoting it. Don't do a fucking thing. Just watch the show and you're done. That's all you got to do. Okay. It's really easy shit. It's not complicated. You don't need to study chart analysis, which half of that shit is fake. I've already gone over everything. Chart analysis, 50% of all that shit is fake. Yeah, I don't even mess with that. Victory V. Your passion and dedication is unrivaled, Crypto Hulk, because I've got people that rely on me. I don't have rich multi-million billion dollar companies. I've got poor people who are watching the show like, I need to know the truth, man. Just don't fucking rip me off. There's one guy that calls me every so often. Don't charge him. And he goes over some shit. Like, he tells me all the money he's got. And I was like, don't tell people that, number one. But I mean, he knows I'm not going to manipulate, because other people would manipulate him, and they have. Other channels have. He's done the thing where he's called other people, paid them the money. Then they're like, oh, well, since you got 100,000 to invest, why don't you check out my sponsor? Da, da, da. When this dude calls me, and he's not rich, but maybe he's got about a good 300,000 in cash slushing around. He wants to do something with or whatever. So I'll talk to him about stuff, and he just admires the fact I don't try ripping him off. But he don't know he's a minnow because my job is given to me by the universe, and I will lose my fucking skills just like that if I get manipulated with people. I already know. I worked in law enforcement. I don't do crypto shit. I don't study coding. This is not my area. I'm not a business guy. I work in sales and shit and do stuff like that. This is a limited time deal. I was shown information, so I'm showing other people. It's all that I pretty much do. Hulk's Couch, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for that donation. Tequila Fun 2. All right. $50. Any amount you leave, all right? I understand. It's 99 cents. There's some people that do that. Oh, that's strange. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know why that's doing that. I have my phone. Hold on. Very strange on my phone. Now it just won't turn off. Like I'm holding down the button on the side to turn off the phone, and it just won't turn off. I do not understand what that is. All right. Well, I understand somebody's doing some shit. That's what I do understand. So, hold on a minute. Let me go over to here. That's weird because I have my phone disconnected from my computer, and now it's doing that. It's not supposed to do that. Tequila Fun was that one. We go to, hold on here. Everyone, thanks everyone for that donation right here. Stuart LaBelle, thank you, Hulk and moderators, for a great year. Next year will blow your minds. Hold on a minute. Hello? Yeah, you're call. You're, no, it's not Victor. All right, that's weird. I know there's this guy named Victor, and they've been calling my phone number. These what do you call it? Collection agencies for 4 years, literally calling for this dude, and I'm like, he doesn't live here. I don't know why you keep calling my phone number. Welcome moderators for a great year. Next year will blow your minds. Thank you for that. Rolando Cruz, Merry Christmas, brother. Thanks for all you do. Got that. Let's look at the Federal Reserve evidence now. We're going to do a copy and then a paste. So we're talking about, is the Federal Reserve going to use XRP? Here's a link from a video that I did. It was 58 seconds long. If you go to the 20-second mark, you're going to see this is Ripple Labs. Okay, it's a web page for Ripple Labs. About 2013. Our team of cryptographers, secure. So they're talking about meet the team. I'm going to cut to the chase. Go to the second line. You got Apple, Goldman Sachs, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the New York Federal Reserve. After that, you have the national, I'm not going to say security, and then agency. You see the early day partners of Ripple right there? Federal Reserve. So now in that article it says, I'm going to read the title. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Well, according to what I just showed you, the Federal Reserve is a partner of Ripple back in 2013. I think the answer is yes. Next. Copy. and a paste. Hold on a second. Next proof. Now look at this. Ripple page at ripple.com. Ripple appoints former treasurer of the United States, Rosie Rios, to the board of directors. Now let's think about this. How connected is Ripple? Ripple is going through a court hearing. Ripple has been in a court hearing at the 6-month mark. This article is May 2021. Ripple had been in a lawsuit for 6 months. Rosie Rios, treasurer of the United States, quits, announces she's going to work for the future of money, and then about a month or two later, shows up working at Ripple on XRP. When you're the treasurer of the United States, you're in charge of what? The money of the United States. Is this shit this hard to figure out? Next. So the question is from the article again. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP? I don't know. You make a decision based on the evidence I show. How about that? And I got more evidence to show. Eventually, you have to make a decision. Copy, paste. Next one. Here we go. The title of this. Now, this article is about a year and a half ago. It's May 2022. Federal Reserve, at the Federal Reserve, they picked an ex-Ripple advisor. Currently, right now, since May of 2022, Michael S. Barr, ex-Ripple executive, is number 2 guy at the Federal Reserve. Ex-Ripple executive, number 2 guy at the Federal Reserve. Do you think, let's read the question of the article. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Now, I don't know if they will, but I know that the number 2 guy at the Federal Reserve is Michael Barr, and he's an ex-Ripple employee. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe that's just a coincidence, right? Okay. Like I said, you're going to have to make your own decision on which crypto will rule the world. Maybe it's Pepe. Who knows? Maybe it's Sushi Swap or something, right? Okay. Next, former Ripple boardman. Now, this is before Michael S. Barr got tapped to be number 2 guy at the Federal Reserve. Guess what? In 2021, like around almost 3 years ago, former Ripple executive Michael S. Barr is in charge of all the banks in the country. He's the person at the OCC. President Biden chose Michael S. Barr, January 20th, 2021, to lead the United States banks. Former Ripple executive then left and went to the Federal Reserve to be the number 2 guy. Crypto Hulk, I think I know the question. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP in that article? And the answer would be yes. It's pretty clear. It's not that tough. It's not that stretch of imagination, is it? I mean, but again, that's my opinion. I don't know. I just present evidence and show you pretty massive articles, and you kind of have to figure that shit out yourself, right? You got to take the training wheels off the little bike sometimes. Okay. You know what? We're at 1 minute and 13 seconds. I'm going to kind of slow grind the show right down there. It's Christmas Eve, and I grew up Christian, believing in Jesus and learned about all that stuff, and the Christmas story about how God sent Jesus to earth and all that. And people can believe what they want. I'm not here to convince people. Just Some people want to know, Crypto Hope, what do you think? And I'm just telling you what I think, and then you can do whatever. If you don't want to listen, I don't care. I'm not here to preach, dude. You're like, what I believe is just that story that there's got to be something more than just getting up every day, going to the stupid job. There's got to be something more in the world. And from what I've studied a lot my whole life, that I know I didn't come from a monkey. Um, Now, let's say people are like, oh, well, God's mean and shit like that or whatever. Well, no, like what not believing in God is separation. Now, some some religious people and stuff believe that the devil's going to be thrown in the lake of fire and all that. But just think about separation from God, like because it's your choice. Like he's not. There will be a place called heaven, which I believe. There'll be separation. But what if your spirit? I mean, if you just believe once you die, that's it, and there's nothing. I mean, okay, that's your belief. But what if there's eternal loneliness? Like your soul doesn't reincarnate. Maybe it reincarnates into a tree, and then you're stuck being a big redwood for the next 1,000 years or something, and then you die and you become a frog or some shit, and you get ran over by a truck. I don't know. You have to believe whatever religious system you follow. Okay, but what if you were separated? What if you chose not to believe any of this Jesus stuff and you got thrown out into the universe and your soul just wandered for eternity all alone, never to talk to anybody else again forever? Maybe you're not in a lake of fire. Okay, but maybe your spirit's just in a really fucked up place with nobody around to talk to or no friends forever. Like that would be like scary. Or what if your soul went to planet Uranus? We probably have a bunch of friends there, but no, you went to planet Uranus and there's nobody else on the planet. You were stuck for the rest of your life in a spirit body, so you couldn't eat or you could. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, believe whatever you want, okay? But when Jesus was born, the reason the three wise men, there wasn't just three wise men, there was probably a big caravan of a couple hundred people, but they wanted to go see the king. These are probably Muslims that came over. I mean, they came from the east, and where did Judaism and the Jews come from? They came out of Iraq. Garden of Eden and all that shit came out of Iraq. Abraham left. God changed his name to Abraham. He was Muslim. So that's where the Muslim Christian thing, like they all go back to Abraham. And there is some rift about who got the inheritance. You know, you had Hagar, the maidservant, but when the Hagar, now a lot of people don't know all this, but the people that know about Bible stuff, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But the Hagar thing was like a shift in inheritance, where God wanted somebody to get the inheritance and the other kid not to. But notice when Hagar went into the wilderness, she thought her and her son would die and starve. The angel of God came to Hagar and blessed her. Look at the Saudis and all the Middle Easterners. God loves those people. Okay, God loves the Muslim people, or he would have let Hagar die with her son out in the desert. God loves all of us. We just choose to move away from God. Okay, so that's kind of how I see a lot of that. And God sent his son, which we call Jesus, to have a relationship with us, to know that we're just not these people floating around that came from fucking monkeys and shit, and we're going to get reincarnated to be some kind of a bee who's going to get ran over when we die. Like that, God wanted a personal relationship with us, so we don't have to just fear God, like, oh God, he's going to kill us and shit like that. Like, it's not going to happen. God wants to know you each day, and God knows we do bad stuff, and that's why we just ask him for forgiveness and all that stuff. And he's willing and just to forgive us. It's that easy. But you have to, it's a personal relationship. You can't just be like, I'm going to read these things and, you know, he wants to like have a friend, like Abba, father, daddy relationship, and that's why Jesus was sent. And the kings came over. What they give Jesus? Gold. So you guys need to buy gold. Okay, that's God's money. But they gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The Bible says the streets of heaven are paved in gold, so pure like glass. So Jesus was a gift for the whole world. It wasn't just a Christian thing because the Muslims came over and the star led the Muslims over. Okay, over from the east. So the only people from the east that were wise and back in the old days, the smartest people in the world came out of Iran, Iraq, and all that. God blesses all those people. And if you're a Christian, you understand God blesses everybody. But today is a day that we celebrate Christmas Eve. It's a religious. It's Santa Claus shit. Well, I don't know where that came from, but I did the Santa Claus thing with my little girl and stuff. So it's cool, whatever. God understands. But eventually she grows up and like, Daddy, there's no Santa Claus. So the kids learn. Well, some of us do. But that's just the Christmas message where a king was born. Because that's why when the wise men and Herod, I forgot the name of the king, but they wanted to kill baby Jesus. They asked the wise men, "Where are you going?" "Oh, we're looking for the king, Jesus of Nazareth, well, the king of the Jews." And the king's like, "Oh, well," the Roman king's like, "Well, let me know so I could see the king too." No, that stupid a-hole wanted to kill Jesus. So even the people that came from the east, the wise men, which were more likely Iran or Iraq, they wanted to see the king and give them gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So that's kind of like the story that I look at it. And there's more to it than that. I don't want to get into all that. But once a year, I do like to talk about what's important. When you're rich, this money. If you're miserable now, you're going to be miserable when you're rich. Now, I agree. I'd rather be rich and miserable. Okay. But when this thing pops off, remember, the SEC is going to start approving all this stuff in January. This may take off, everybody. I want you to remain level headed. Don't do dumb shit like start snorting a line of crank or whatever and get a Ferrari and do 180 and a 25. You're going to end up dead. Okay. And there's more to life than just riches. You got your eternity and you got to know where you came from to help ground you. And that's about all I'm going to discuss this Christmas day. That I'm glad that we were given a gift. We have an opportunity to believe in something. If you don't want to believe, it's your choice. Nobody twisting arms around here. But to have a personal relationship with God. And that's what I believe. And that'll be it. And let me check some comments. And then I'm going to kind of have a little relationship with some Johnny Walker. So I'm going to have to end this thing here in a couple minutes. I just want to let people's comments out. And that'll be that one. Orlando Cruz. Orlando Cruz. Merry Christmas, brother. Thanks for all you do. Everyone, thanks. I think I read that one off. Eric. Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. Got that right. Okay, Rob, I'm going to have to let you go. I told you you didn't have a choice to listen, but your stupid fucking ass didn't want to listen. So you were reported as terrorism. And have a great new year, loser. Right there. Look, you don't have to listen to shit I say, but you're not going to tell me stick to the subject. Like, who the fuck are you? You're a pile of shit. Where do you have a show? No, you don't, because you're a fucking loser. That's why. Broseph, food for thought. Hulk, listen and learn. Okay. I think that'll be it. And me and my kids, we did the Easter Bunny thing and all that stuff. Kids are innocent when they're first born. Technically, no, but we're not getting to that's theology. But they're little kids and they like bunnies and candy and shit, so that's fine. Santa Claus equals Odin. Peppy got ran over by a reindeer. All right, I'm going to do a little celebrating myself. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might do if I do a show Christmas Day, it'll have to be like a PM late, like around 6 p.m. Pacific or 7. I'm not sure if I will on Christmas Day. If I can find news, I will, but it'll be in the PM. So other than that, maybe I'll see you in like 24 hours or something like that. But Have a good Christmas. If you're gonna drink like me, don't drink and drive. That would be a very bad thing to do. Um, don't start fights. If you're with family, you're drinking, you get a little brave, just shut your mouth. Just don't start an argument. Those, that person you hate, or those people you can't stand at these damn Christmas parties and stuff. Just look for your future. You're gonna be rich. You got a great program. I'm gonna teach you all the stuff you need to know. Just don't let dumb people irritate you. I'm gonna try not to myself, but Anyhow, I'll see y'all the next time. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb, and I'll see you.